What's up, Sharks?
I'm Naomi Percival.
And I'm Yanwood Noel. This week on Wsrk, we have a large range of segments.
From BuzzFeed videos to short films.
And documentaries to PSAs.
All this and more on Wsrk
Shark News. Some of our students are attending a competition in March called Student Television Network, where we compete against schools from across the country.
One of the competitions we're entering is called the Crazy 8 short film, in which students are given a prompt at 7:30 a.m. and starting at 8 a.m. have 8 hours to write, shoot, and edit a short film. Just as all competitions need practice, this one does as well. That being said, here is a practice of the Crazy 8 short film competition from our students.
Why are you wearing a poncho?
Yeah, it's literally just sprinkling outside.
I wanted my outfit to look as good as hers today.
Hey guys, how's your weekend? Mine was good. How about yours?
Actually, we have class to go to right now.
Watch out for the puddles.
A puddle. I have to.
Really? How old are you?
Does anyone want to go with me? I'll just jump once. Guys! Guys! Johan! How did I get here? Where are we? Why aren't you speaking? Guys!
Thomas!
You guys been? Okay. Where are we? What's going on?
What do you mean? We've always been here. Where were you?
What do you mean? What happened to your outfit?
She's been wearing this the whole day. Yeah.
What's going on? Why are you guys acting so?
Come
You guys are being
on.
weird.
Let's go.
While half of our students are participating in the Crazy 8 short films, our others are competing in the documentary.
The prompt given was in their element, so a few sharks went to a place called Cream Parlor, a very unique cafe.
Let's take a look.
Well, my whole life I've always liked to bake, and I've always loved people, and I've always liked entertaining. So for me, I've always wanted to open my own place. It was just a matter of time. So that's pretty much how. It's the closest thing to me. Initially, we were thinking about opening something on a grander scale. We know that we wanted to open something in the neighborhood where we lived. So at the time I was married. And we moved from South Beach across the street to the Loft. And then we were looking to open something grander than this, and it wasn't working out because it was just so much money and it was just not happening. So one day I saw this store was for rent, and I walked in and I looked at the window, and the property manager happened to be here. So he's like, "Do you want to go in?" And I was like, "Sure." So then we opened the door, and it was like horrible. It was like a old, abandoned beauty salon. And then I was like, "This is not going to work." So then he's like, "Wait, let's see the back." So I opened up the back, and it was like it looked like a motorcycle graveyard because the guy next door was fixing motorcycles. So needless to say, it was not that pretty. But then after I left and I found out that I could use the back patio, I was like, okay, we can do this. So I went home and I was like, we have to forget this rock and roll kitchen. We need to do an ice cream parlor with nibbles and a back patio, and it needs to be like an extension of our living room. I've set up an environment where you can influence everyone in your neighborhood in a positive way. So you can give them offerings, let's say at a reasonable, let's say you can give everybody in the neighborhood an experience, not just certain people in a neighborhood an experience. You have something for everyone. So basically you have a chance to share yourself and a space where everyone feels comfortable to connect. Like you make that for the people. It's conducive to like what I want, and then I'm attracting the cool people that I want, So in that respect, like I'm really blessed, and I think I am, right? Like, because people don't get to do that. I'm from Toronto, Ontario, and I came here on holiday, and I was down in South Beach, and I was like, oh my gosh, like I feel it, I can breathe. I was like, no one cares what I do. I can wear high heels and walk my dog, no one cares. So for me, I felt free, and I also felt like I'd be received better in Miami than in Toronto. Do you know what I mean? I just think there was more opportunity for me to be myself here. I wouldn't want to do anything else. Like I couldn't imagine. It would really suck. Like I've done it before. It's not fun. So yeah, I like this. Well, I think the fact that we actually are genuine and we really, really want you to walk out of here super happy, and we want to be your happy place. And we want to make sure that if you love an oatmeal raisin cookie, I want you to call me and be like, Ainsley, I'm coming in. Will you please make me oatmeal raisin cookies tomorrow with my friend? So if there's something that you want, we want to make you happy. And I think that's what sets us aside. Well, a lot of the stuff, this is like pretty much this is me. And that's why I was blown away when people were like, this is cool. Like, I like this. It's a good concept. I was like, it's not a concept, it's my life, I just like brought everything over from my apartment and stuck it on the wall, and like the china's my grandmother's, and the desks like are my old desks, so I just brought a whole bunch of stuff over, and yeah, and basically everything that you see here, like I'm a sweet freak, so I think about it all the time, so of course I have to have the ice cream and the baked goods and everything, so it's just, for me it's really easy because it's just everything I love. My brother visited from Toronto, he's like, Ains, it's like your brain exploded inside here. And I'm like, oh, cool, so that's it.
Hey, Naomi.
Yeah?
Have you been to Aventura Mall recently?
No, I haven't. Why?
Well, in addition to a new section of the mall that was added a few years ago, they also added a market where a variety of businesses come to sell and advertise their different products.
That sounds pretty cool. Let's find out more.
We're here at the Aventura Mall Market, and we're going to be talking to these stands about their products and why you should buy from them.
The Aventura Market is giving business owners the opportunity to showcase their unique products to locals and tourists. One of these businesses allows consumers to view the many varieties of pajamas, especially made for people who adore their dogs.
I'm selling pajama sets, basically for dog lovers. So these are pajamas for women, but with dog prints. Well, I think that the thing that we all love dogs and we all love our pets. We treat them like they're kids. So that's the main reason why I'm here, and why everyone is like getting very involved with my products.
But clothing is not the only product sold here. They also offer decorative flowers and gifts.
Okay, I'm selling flowers, give back Christmas plants. We're the only one that sells fresh flowers here. And we are flower designers, and we do it like we can create your bouquet or whatever flower design you need here at the mall.
Along with freshly made bouquets, they also offer delicious treats for you to sample and purchase.
I'm selling bundt cakes. I'm one of the franchise owners for Nothing Bundt Cake. It's been very successful. We've had many guests that we've met here come to the store and order cakes, and they become repeat customers for us. Well, I think we're a happy stand. We want to share our joy, which is our motto, with other people.
This is Valentina Arcila signing out from Wsrk News.
And now for a quick commercial break along with the PSA and a clip from the winter concert.
I think I need a new bagel.
Plain or cinnamon?
Bagels, only $1.50 with cream cheese. Available in room 217.
Does he ever get off his phone?
I don't know, but I don't think he feels big.
I don't think he feels anything at all, to be honest. I'm gonna go steal it.
Involving a car that flew into the second floor of an office building in Toms River. 2 people were killed.
Friends opened their social media inboxes on early Sunday morning. This is what police were confronted with. A head-on collision on Richmond Road in
You can see the gray car at the top of your screen travel southbound on Coney Island Avenue. Its 18-year-old driver runs a red light and crashes into a blue SUV heading eastbound on Avenue L. The SUV...
The TV ones have been working hard and learning how to put their creativity on the screen.
So to showcase what they've been doing, we have a few of their 6-shot, 6-word stories to show.
And coming after that, a BuzzFeed video and another news story.
Good? Good?
Nobody's life is complete without a little bit of sweet.
To help with that, we have a BuzzFeed video teaching us how to make hot cocoa cupcakes.
Every year, Miami-Dade hosts a journalism conference where students from all over the county can come and learn from real people in the industry and their experiences.
This is a very important conference for students with an eye for stories, so let's not keep those who weren't able to attend waiting and find out more about this.
Here at the Miami-Dade Annual Student Journalism Forum, students are getting an insight as to what the future of journalism entails.
This is our annual journalism event that we have for students, but more than a journalism event, it's really a communications forum to teach kids about the do's and the don'ts, and they're hearing a bit about it from professionals in the industry, from radio, from TV, from print. So we're hoping that with today's forum, they will walk away with invaluable experience that they will use for a lifetime.
So this was a student journalism forum for Miami-Dade County Public Schools, and I was one of the panelists. I was honored to be here, and we were just talking all about journalism and as a career, as being part of this emerging and changing field, and answering questions from many of the student journalists themselves.
In the event, reporters inform students about what makes a compelling story, which is one of the keys to journalism.
I think the tips that they receive from the panelists is about personalizing your stories, making sure that your stories connect to the readers or the viewers, finding those stories that are affecting people, and how do you do that? And that's, I think, what they learned today is about those stories. How do you personalize them? How do you find something that interests for people?
Panel members also discussed the impact social media has had on storytelling.
I think it's already influencing it. I was already saying in the conference how I use social media to, like, if there's a suspect, I will dig deep and whatever. In terms of telling stories through social media, Instagram I've been using, or YouTube, I think that offers a unique challenge to tell a story in a different way, not the traditional package, but a snippet of a story that can be told differently.
It's an invaluable tool to promote your stories, to try to find stories. So I encourage students to use it, but to use it in a positive way, to make sure that they post positive.
In the conference, we got a glimpse as to what the future for journalism holds, but until then, we'll stick to our old routine. For Wsrk, I'm Delta Flores.
That's it for this week, Sharks.
Make sure to follow us on social media at Wsrk Shark News and keep up with us on WSRKSharkNews.org.
I'm Naomi Percival.
And I'm Arnold Noel for WSRK
Shark News.